Hi, I'm Franz Snideman, and today's video is how to improve ankle dorsiflexion and ankle plantar flexion. It's very important that the ankle have enough mobility in order to sprint properly and safely. With that being said, if there's too much mobility, you have a very floppy and weak foot. So we need just the right amount of mobility and stability. The benefit of having a mobile and stable ankle is that you're going to transfer force from your foot up into the hip much more effectively, making you a much faster sprinter and a much safer sprinter. So we're going to go over 2 mobility drills to improve that mobility in your ankle. Okay, this next drill is the kneeling ankle dorsiflexion drill, and we need a pole or a wooden dowel rod here. So what I'm going to do is the foot that's on the floor, I'm going to make sure that my knee's at about 90 degrees, and I'm going to put this pole right up against my pinky. The main thing here is that I am not going to allow my foot to leave the ground at any time. I'm going to take my knee, I'm going to move it to the outside of the pole, and I'm going to move it forward as far as it'll go without losing the heel or my foot placement to the ground. I back off. So I'm going to do roughly about 8 to 10 reps, and you might find that if you're really strict by keeping that foot down, you may not go that far. That's okay, but that means you need to work on your ankle mobility. So as I go, I'll try to push the envelope a little bit more and get that knee to really go out and forward. Next drill, a favorite of mine, is called crawl to crab. And this is where we get in a crawl position on my hands and on my feet. My knees are not going to be on the floor. So from here, I'm going to push myself up. If I can't nail the squat, that's okay. One day you will be able to. I come back into a crab position. And without letting my shoulders do this, I want to keep my chest tall. I'm going to go back and forth between crab to crawl. Now this is a great way to improve your ankle dorsiflexion and mobility because you have to get your ankle into a very flexed position every time. And I would do roughly 8 to 10 switches going back and forth. You'll notice that your mobility will get better.